Now let's talk about Invoice Inquiry. So first let's click on Inquiry and select Invoice Inquiry. This particular function can be used to search for posted invoices. As you can see on the left-hand side, there are a multitude of search criteria to help you find invoices. Sometimes you may have some information that you receive from a client where it's referencing an invoice, but maybe they only give you a job number or something. You can actually search by job number here to pull up invoices, which is nice. Maybe you want to search by claim number, client matter number, or even an invoice amount range, so you can actually find specifically which invoice you're looking at. So that's the whole purpose of this particular function, to find posted invoices. But another thing we can do to kind of show you is I'll pull up a date range. I'll go back 1 month and I'll pull up all of my last month's invoices. So again, these are all the posted invoices. And now what's nice about this is when you see the invoice, it gives you all the information: the number, the invoice date, the amount, the balance, whether it's been voided or not, and so forth and so on, with the bill to information and sold to information. Now, if you actually click on one of the invoice numbers, you'll get the actual invoice detail. So standard invoice and billing information at the top here with amounts and balances. Another thing that's important down here is coming down to the order information. You can actually see the witness, what the client was actually billed for as far as service items, and the billing amount. And if you scroll down even further, you'll see the actual resource pay. So this can be used too to find out, what a resource was specifically paid for on an invoice. And you can even see the resource paid date as a field here as well, so you can see if they've been paid already on a payroll or not. So it's a very good information pertaining to the invoice. Down below, you will have the payments transactions as tied to it. And there's also the repository, so you can see if the invoice had been uploaded to the repository. And then you'll have the notes log of when the invoice was posted. If any payment transaction would have happened, you'll see those notes there. So let's look at a different invoice. Let's close this one. That one actually had a balance. But let's look at this one right here that it actually has a 0 balance. And if I scroll down here, so you get the same information, invoice information, what the client was billed here, resource pay. And then down here, the receivables transaction, you can see it was paid by check. And it tells you the post date, so you can get all that information too. And then further down, you have the repository file too. So if I needed this invoice, I could click on it and download it. And then down here, we have the notes log system, which is great. So again, you should have all the history from invoices using Invoice Inquiry.